I met Daniel on Bumble. He seemed normal, worked in IT, had a quiet smile, and said he loved hiking. We talked for 2 weeks before we met in person, and honestly, he was charming, polite. He opened the door for me, remembered my coffee order, and never made me feel weird at first. By the third date, he invited me over. His apartment was neat. Too neat. It felt like a display unit, like no one actually lived there. But I didn't think too much of it. We hung out, watched a movie, and nothing creepy happened. I went home. That's when things got strange. I'd wake up in the morning and find my front door slightly ajar. I live alone. I always lock it. Always. I started to get paranoid, so I installed a Ring camera. 2 nights later, I watched the footage in Horror. A man approached my door around 3 a.m. Pity up. He didn't knock. He had a key. I reported it. Changed my locks. Ghosted Daniel. Then came the worst night. I came home from work. Everything looked fine. Until I noticed a smell like men's cologne. Strong. Familiar. My bedroom door was open. I never leave it open. I checked my closet. Nothing. But when I turned around, I saw a set of muddy footprints on the floor, leading from the back door to my room. The police came, found fingerprints on the inside of the back window. They were Daniel's. He had copied my key during one of our dates. I moved the next week. Cynthia and I have been best friends since college. We do this thing where we meet every Thursday at this little Korean barbecue spot in town. It's been our tradition for years. We even have our favorite booth near the window. Never once did we feel unsafe. But one night she noticed something. A man, sitting alone 2 tables away. No food, just a glass of water. He had a hoodie on, but it was summer. She said he was looking at me. I brushed it off. But he was there the next week. Same table. No food. Just watching. We called him Water Guy like it was some dumb inside joke. But it got real fast. One night when I came out of the restaurant, there was an envelope under my windshield wiper. Inside were 4 photos. All of them were of me eating, laughing, looking out the window. Taken from outside. Through the glass. Cynthia made me report it. But the police said unless he physically hurt or threatened me, there wasn't much they could do. I tried changing my schedule. I didn't go for 2 weeks. Then we met up at a different restaurant in a different part of town. He was there. Not inside, but across the street. Just standing under a street lamp, watching through the window again. That night, I found my apartment door unlocked. Nothing stolen. Just a single takeout container placed on my kitchen table. From the same Korean barbecue place. I don't go out at night anymore.
You always hear stories about guys stalking girls, but this was different. This was me, and her name was Claire. We met at a small campus event. She was bubbly, sweet, kind of artsy. She said she was into photography and took candids of people for a class project. I didn't think much of it until I noticed something strange on her Instagram. She'd posted a photo of me. Not posed, not even recent. It was me on the quad, 2 weeks before we'd even spoken. Then came more photos, always in the background. Me at the library, me buying coffee, me walking across campus alone. When I asked her, she laughed and said, "You're just photogenic." It didn't feel like a compliment, felt like a warning. One day, I bumped into her in the parking lot. She asked if I wanted to get lunch. I said I was busy. She smiled, tilted her head and said, "You were busy yesterday too. At 3:30, right? When you got that smoothie." That was exactly what I'd done. I never told her that. Later that night, I got an airdrop request while in the gym locker room. I opened it. It was a photo of me, shirtless, sweaty, taken just then. I looked around. No one obvious. The next day, I got a text from an unknown number. It said, "Check under your windshield." I did. Taped to it was a little Polaroid, a photo of me sleeping in my own dorm. I reported her. The school said there wasn't much they could do unless I had proof she broke in. So I set up a camera in my room. The next night, she came in at 3:41 a.m., picked the lock, walked over to my bed, stood over me, and took a picture. Last summer, my friends and I planned a simple beach bonfire, me, my best friend Nick, a few people from college, and Ellie. I always liked Ellie, though I never told her. We set up our tents near the trees, lit the fire, played music, laughed, felt safe, warm, until Jamie looked at his phone and froze. Guys, look at this. It was a TikTok, posted just 20 minutes earlier. It showed us around the fire, filmed from the dark, shaky and zooming in on me. The caption read, "He smiles like he doesn't know I'm here." We laughed nervously, thinking it was a prank. Then a second video appeared. We were sleeping in our tents. The camera panned over each tent slowly, one by one, as if someone was picking which one to enter. The only sound was wind and waves. We freaked out and grabbed flashlights, scanning the trees. That's when we found it. A camcorder, buried under driftwood, still recording. We played the tape. Dozens of videos, bonfires, sleeping people, all from behind trees, always watching. Then it showed me walking alone by the water the night before. Then it cut to Ellie sleeping in her hammock. The zoom was so close you could see her breath. You could hear someone breathing loud, shaky. Then a low voice, barely above a whisper. "She's even prettier up close." We turned everything over to the police. The TikTok account was deleted. The camcorder's memory, completely wiped. Like he wanted us to find it, but not him. Ellie never came back to the beach after that. And me, I still go sometimes. But I don't laugh around the fire anymore. Because the scariest part isn't that someone was watching. It's that he was already there, close enough to touch us. And none of us noticed.